Hey everyone, Patrick here with Rap4. Hey, I got an inquiry from a fellow Geardo named Paul Zaroff who described his kit for me, had a few questions about how he might want to arrange it. Yes, I do have some experience with suspenders. Standard issue web gear as far as just having a pistol belt with some ammo, some canteens, and using the suspenders to get the weight off your hips so that it's not sliding down. It's pretty useful, it's pretty comfortable, looks a little old school, but it's not bad, especially because you can attach some things to the straps if you wanted to, and you can always just unclip it. So here I have a Defender utility harness in olive drab. Now this is just a real simple suspender system. It's got a couple of clips here that attach to the rings. It's pretty standard on battle belts. Now what it really serves to do is to, when you're running and that weight on the back of your belt, whether it's a tank like Paul has or any other kind of kit that you've got, it really, instead of it slamming and sliding the belt down to a point where you can't run, it connects it to your shoulder and keeps it from going any farther down. So when you're walking around, usually the weight's on your hips. It's where it's rested. But if you start to need to sprint or something like that, this prevents your belt from sliding down too far, for having to adjust it, from it getting too twisted. It's a really useful tool. If you don't have anything going on up here as far as a vest or anything like that, it definitely is a really good choice. It looks a little old school, but it's really comfortable. Don't really need any padding because it's not going to be on your shoulders the whole time if you have it on there right now. So the first solution, which you may not like, is to move your pistol somewhere else, perhaps on the back or on the left, or somewhere else that you can access it, so that you can take your box mag and with these MOLLE straps on this pouch, slide it into the side. Now I wouldn't try to weave it in there because your end goal is to get it off quickly. However, to keep it somewhat secured, I would put it over one loop and snap it back on itself. Now if you have it like this on your belt, it's going to add a little bit of weight, and that might exacerbate your problem that you had with your air tank. But if you have some suspenders, it should mitigate that pretty well. If you want to get to this, the only thing you're going to have to do is unsnap these two snaps, slide it right off, put it in your marker, and you're good to go. Solution number 2 is to use a Rap4 2-point sling and use this box mag pouch basically as a bandolier. So you'd be using it over one shoulder, and it would drop this box mag in the exact same place. Now this is going to allow you to just take it and put it straight in your marker. You have an extra sling on you. I don't know if your marker has a sling right now or not, but it's a really secure way of doing this. I know Maxpedition does a lot of bags that over the one shoulder. It's not going to go anywhere. It might move around a little bit when you're running, but I don't think you'd notice it too much. Especially, it would allow you to still use your TPX pistol in the same spot. You can simply rotate this a little further back. And you use your pistol right here. Your pistol will probably retain this pretty well, moving around. Now I mentioned this plate carrier that we're set to release soon. I don't know when, but I do know it's on its way. And plate carriers are my preferred vest, and the reason is exactly the same as yours. I can't stand over bulky vests. I don't like feeling restrained or strapped down or tied down. I really like having just a small plate on the front, small plate on the back to mount gear to. Now here, the only thing I have on this are two 20-round D-mags, a flashlight, I got it, my name tape right there, it's my call sign, and a Camelback. Now I'm going to wear a Camelback no matter what. Hydration is really important. You need to keep drinking water. If you're thirsty, it's too late. You need to stay ahead of that. So I'm already accepting that I'm going to be having the shoulder straps of a Camelback. So really all this is adding to it is a plate on the front that I can mount MOLLE pouches to. Now I really like having the extra ammo here. I always reload from my belt, however. I never speed reload from my vest unless I have to, but that's a really rare occasion. So this is really here as a reserve. Now as far as the heat problem goes, these are very well ventilated. There's a track of mesh material down the center that gets some air between you and the vest. I haven't noticed any problems. I felt comfortable out here this summer. Here in California, Northern California, it's been about over 100 degrees some days. We've been out there playing. I've had a good time. Haven't noticed any kind of discomfort or anything. But if that is a concern of yours, then by all means go with the chest rig. Those have the open backs, I believe, so that it's even more breathable than this. Just be sure to give yourself a little bit of distance between your battle belt and the vest, and that's going to give you superior mobility. be able to kind of twist if you got to run. If you want to crawl or anything, nothing's going to be kind of tying you down or feeling like you're restricted in your movement. Hey, so thanks for watching. Outstanding questions. Really liking all the feedback we're getting on our Facebook page and all the questions for future videos. If you have anything that you think of, go to our Facebook page. It's facebook.com/Rap4USA and shoot me a message. Hey Patrick, I want to see a video on whatever it may be. Thanks for your time and we'll see you out there.